Hi, this is Rudy Jones of PalmettoStateBaseball.com. Welcome to the South Carolina College Baseball video recap for Sunday, February the 1st. I'm doing this a little bit later than I'd hoped, but I had to wait for details on the third game to finish in the day. That was Claflin's game against Philander Smith, and it was worth waiting for. The Panthers scored 6 runs in their final at bat to win 6-5 and snap a 33 game losing streak dating back to last season. Devin Tallington hit a 2-run single to left field to cap the rally for the Panthers. Their last win before today was against Anderson on March 4th of 2025. Xavier Campbell went 5+ innings on the mound for Claflin and struck out 10. But again, they had that big rally. Just about everybody in the lineup contributed in that rally to get the win. Earlier in the day, Claflin fell to Stillman by a score of 13-8. Devin Campbell had 2 hits, scored 3 runs, and stole 4 bases in that game. In the only other game played on Sunday involving a state team, North Greenville beat Rollins 10-4 to complete a 3-0 sweep of the Houston Winter Invitational out at Dakin Park, home of the Houston Astros. C.J. Dean and Jan Pospisil had 3 hits apiece for the Trailblazers, who are now 3-0, obviously. They scored 37 runs and drew 38 walks in that weekend series, and that helped them earn the Palmetto State Baseball Team of the Week award for January 23rd through February the 1st. Of course, that's longer than 1 week, but last weekend there wasn't enough games played to really make a good choice. But they did well. Again, they went 3-0 and earned Team of the Week honors. How about the schedule for this coming week? Not a lot of action involving state teams against each other. On Monday, there's already been a schedule change from what was originally set up. Lander and Erskine were supposed to complete their 3-game series with a game at Due West, but that game has now been rescheduled for February the 25th. Again, it'll be played at Greer Field. And the only game now on the schedule for Monday, Anderson opens a 3-game home series against King with a 3 o'clock game at Anderson Memorial Stadium. They were supposed to play it over the weekend. They got it pushed back. In fact, it got pushed back even more today. Original plan was to start at 1 o'clock on Monday. About midday, I saw they'd pushed it back to 2 o'clock, and now they've pushed it back to 3 o'clock. So now, 3 o'clock start at Anderson Memorial Stadium. That's the only game on the schedule involving a state team that I've been able to find out. If you hear something I don't know about, let me know. Looking ahead to the schedule for this coming week, not a lot of matchups of state teams against each other, but on Tuesday, Lander will be at Newberry at 4 o'clock. I've got the complete schedule listed at PalmettoStateBaseball.com. You'll see the state schedule February 2nd through February the 8th. Of course, you can always get details on things at PalmettoStateBaseball.com, more details on each game. I have updates on X, now formerly known as Twitter, under the handle of Palmetto Base. And I've recently started a Palmetto State Baseball group on Facebook. You can look that up. I've also got a link to it there. I'd love to have you participate in what's going on in college baseball in the state of South Carolina, and that's the place where all of us college baseball fans can meet. I will give you an update tomorrow after the Anderson-King game gets played. Hopefully nothing happens to keep them from playing. But anyway, for now, this is Rudy Jones of PalmettoStateBaseball.com saying thanks for watching. Jesus loves you. Good night.